This is KR Jungle, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the mindset of an Emerald player, what I think about, what goes on, and what kind of things I'm trying to play for and create this advantage for myself over the enemy jungler. So, as the game starts off, like, you kind of want to think about what your champion does. So, for me, my champion would be Graves, and I would want to think about how do I want to play to my champion's strengths and weaknesses. So, off the bat, I like to get bush control, and some games, like depending on the champions that are in the pool, I might even want to ward my raptors, because if it's a Kayn, they can easily cheese me. Evelynn, Hecarim, those type of champions, they might want to go in this bush right here, and they might want to try to cheese my raptors. So I might just ward it just in case. In here, I wanted to get early bush control right here to just maybe invade or just ward. And then I see both the people, and instantly in my mind I'm thinking, okay, we want to collapse on them. We can see wave right here. My Shen is top, so I'm thinking, okay, if I just wait in time, we can maybe make a play. So I instantly use pings, right? I want to communicate, hey, let's make a play here. Communication is very important, especially in like the lower elos, because they're not going to know what to do. And Emerald is like, generally speaking, like it's a high elo for like a percentage of the population, but like the players aren't good. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody's human, everybody makes mistakes. That's how I'm able to come back in this game. So we're playing, fighting. Another thing is, as Graves, you want to play like in and out fighting kind of, but you want to do your damage and be safe at the same time. So I'm trying to be aware of what Zac's abilities are, right? And I want to play in and out fighting. I want to play it slow, play with my stacks. Don't really want to overcommit because my camps are starting, right? So are his. So I know if I'm wasting his time, that's good for me. Alright, fighting. Flashes. I don't want to burn anything I don't need to burn, right? So I'm not using my flash. That's one. That's two. And this is amazing for my game. Very good, because now I'm starting off with the double swords, right? So you're gonna be asking, why am I basing? So I want to think about it like this. I just got 2 kills. It's kind of like far away from my camps, and he's also on a death timer. So I know if I base, my timer is gonna be synced up to his, right? So we're both gonna clear at the same time, but I'm gonna have a 700 gold advantage. 400 for the first kill, I think, and then 300 as well. Even then, even if it's only 600, right? I'm still gonna have that advantage. So that's gonna allow me to have a faster clear speed. See, we're both coming out of the base at the same time. And one important thing on Graves is the E animation cancel. So when you're clearing, you want to auto E, right? See right there, right there. I don't have it down perfectly, but it's the auto E, right? My Ezreal played, or not Ezreal, I mean their Ezreal was playing very good this game. So it's like another thing is Graves is your W is a very important ability. So you want to know who can take you out. So that W will be like a life-saving thing right there. And like focusing on the clear, right? I'm just trying to cycle my abilities. You want to keep your grid stacks. So right here, I'm trying to hit him. Trying to hit the big wolf, but I'm making sure that I'm just keeping my stacks, right? I did the animation cancel right there. So right here, I'm coming across. Using the fate footwork. I'm waiting to E. Boom, I keep my stacks, right? And also, I want to say like another thing in mind, as Graves, like I've learned from like watching like Kaido Jungle, talking about Graves, you want resources and gold. So I'm looking for plays, right? I looked mid. I could have maybe made it a move with pipe, but if wave flashes out, I don't get anything, right? So I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep flashing, or not flashing. Let's just keep farming. Let's keep it easy. Keep it going. Right, I want to keep farming. I want to just get my items, because if I'm strong, I know I can carry the game. So I'm just farming, licking that lane. Boom. Right? I noticed. No flash. No flash. So my thought process of, instead of fighting for crab, I want to get mid now. I ping on the way. I use communications. And by hitting this right here as well, I can see, hey, is he here? And I know, okay, he's not here. So if he's not in his bot side, that means he has to be on his top side. So I want to kind of wait for a position where I can play this. And I see there's nothing, right? That's okay, right? Because it's better for me to not force the play and just go for the guaranteed thing. I can maybe jump on him, W him, but look who's behind him, Zach, right? And look, I'm also looking bot. I noticed bot. Wait, there's a free play. Let me just get this crab real quick and go bot. Also, keeping in mind, respawn timers on camps are very important, right? You want to try to be there generally on time so you can keep good tempo for the pace of the game. Unfortunately, Nami got the kill, but you know, it's okay, right? They didn't mean to do that. It happens. Right? And what matters is I still got the kill participation. That matters, right? I need gold. I need every little bit of gold I can get. Look, I already have a dirk, a longsword, and boots on my first bag. Normally, I would only have a dirk. Also, I'll pull up the runes right now. So you can see what I'm going, because I like to go cash bag and also triple tonic. So now it's just a standard full clear. I'm not forcing anything, right? There's nothing to be did top. Malphite's not gonna play aggressive. I could maybe die, like if the wave was like pushed over there. No, I'm not dive, but I mean like gank. Right here, I'm looking mid because I want to think about ways I can generate gold, because I'm the carry. Like my champion only does damage in like the smoke screen, right? So I need to think of ways I can create a gold advantage so I can snowball. Because once you get gold on Graves, you will be snowballing. You will be clearing tab so fast, faster than almost any champion. So I'm trying to play off the flashless way with my Vega. All he needs to do is hit a cage. Boom, hits a cage. E and W. I should have kept in mind of the spells that Hui had, but I know if we walk forward, he's dead anyways. Right? So now it's like back to camps, back to camps. I know he can't take my raptors, so I'm just chilling. I don't have it warded, but I know he will not be on my raptors. Another thing that's important is jungle tracking. Like in this game, I could have jungle tracked a little bit better and like pinged where he's at. But it's good to have a general knowledge. Full clearing. Also, like I said, like always keep your grid stacks. So E over the wall, keep your grid stacks. And always looking at plays and like knowing your champion, like, hey, can we dive this? If I was a Master Yi, maybe. But I'm playing Graves, right? And I'm like, I have to think about things I can play for. I have this crab. Maybe I can wait in the bot bush, right? So I'm gonna try lane gank, right? Because I need the goal, and I know, hey, it's a pipe. Nami's in the river, right? If they see Nami, they're like, okay, like maybe we can play this bot bush. And I just want to be patient, because I still have 30 seconds on my camp, so I'm like, okay, maybe there's a play here. And I'm stronger than the enemy Zach. I'm level 6. He's level 5, right? I have level 6 advantage. And on them too. I will have more stats. And I have more gold spent. See, I'm stronger than them. I know I win this fight. Patience, patience. I'm going for the Ezreal. I'm trying to see him with the Ezreal. We can't get him, so I go for him. Important thing on Graves, right? Like, I don't want to be the center of attention, so I'm kiting back. He flashes. It's okay. I'm a range champ, so I can poke in and out. And I want to be careful, mindful of Ezreal, what he wants to do. I'm like, okay, you know what, we can only get the kill. That's still good. I'm pushing this wave. Keep it in mind, like, I'm not looking to dive him, but I just want to push it in so my laners can base. And like, I know his timer, right? He won't be on my camps by the time I make it there. And if he does, I'll probably be there first before him. So it's not even a good invade to begin with. And another upside of this is now my camps are like on like a good timer. So I'm like, okay, now I can just hit a good full clear. I think I checked the crab here. Just in case. Because I want to play for resources, right? So if I can get the crab, I'll get the crab. Also looking mid, right? Okay. Wait, right? I'm pretty sure I think I know he's flashless, right? And Hui is a champion with no mobility. So if you dodge his spells and he doesn't have his speed up, he's good as dead, right? So I'm playing slow. Big RCPing in. And in my mind, grubs are up. So I know he wants to come, right? He wants to face check. W, Q, on the wall. I E towards my teammate. I'm playing it slow. But it is a little bit unfortunate. 5 turns. I couldn't make it out of time. It's not the worst, right? The Pyke got the shutdown, and it wasn't even like an arm, right? So it's like, okay, I have to live with that. And I know my game isn't over. Right? My game, I can still play for these grubs. My Nami's around. They're all low HP. I could try to chase them, maybe kill them. But what matters more is doing my camps and making sure I'm securing it. You already have a lead, so might as well keep pushing it. And we don't need to be the ones making the plays. They need to make the plays to come back. Boom. So how did I know this was a kill? So my Nami's mid. I know Veigar has his cage, and Hui, he can only CC like one person. So I'm already coming in knowing that Nami and Hui have CC abilities and a slow. And as Graves, I have an E for dash. So I'm coming in, I have flash. And on top of that, he even burned his flash. They didn't ping it, but I could see it, right? Because I'm hovering, looking at him. I'm like, oh, he has no flash. So I can confidently go in this fight knowing he has no flash. I could maybe just try to auto get my like fleet footwork, but I thought it was better to secure it using flash Q. So Q in the tower and auto. He's dead. And I'm stacking my Hebrew, so I'm already 6-1. The game is in my favor. It is in my hands. And also my Veigar was AFK, that's why he's 54 CS. Right, I'm waiting for Nami to go in. Playing the fight slow. I'm fishing. It's unfortunate, Nami got sniped. It happens. I don't want to play towards these players. The Vayne was 1-3. So I generally don't want to play for them. I want to play for myself as Graves. Right, playing slow, because I know if I die here, it is terrible for the game. Because I am the damage, I'm the carry. So in my mindset, I need to think, okay, how can I get gold? And how can I transfer this lead even further? So how can I do that? By taking the wave. I see he lands a hook. I throw an R, he already killed him. I see he's low, but you know, I'm keeping my mind on the prize, right? All my camps are up, or 4 of them. So it makes more sense to just do my camps. Another thing too is don't worry too much about drakes. Like as Graves, you're the damage. So unless the drake is like very harmful, then like you might need to like stop him. Like let's say it's gonna be a wind soul and they have like a singe, that guy's gonna run through everybody. Or it's gonna be like an infernal soul and let's say they have like Ezreal, he's just gonna poke you down. Or like things like that. Or like a Mundo with the Chemtech. It's like, man, this is gonna be a very hard game. But you know, when you have the gold, the game is in your hands. The game is as good as one. Playing Graves, you're the deciding factor of the game. You have control of the tempo. And it relies on you as the carry. You're not playing a tank champ. You're not playing for your team. You are playing for you. So you have to get the resources. They will not come to you. It's right here. I'm looking. I'm always keeping my eye on my teammates, right? I see Nami gets engaged on. Okay, boom. I go in with her. I have Shenar. Turn kite. Going for the Nami. Staying back. I'm just staying far back. They get the cleanup, I'm good. Okay, so why do I decide this is a good Drake timer? 1, their top laner is dead. 2, their jungler is also dead. So I know if I do this Drake, he won't be here on time. Yes, he could run to my top side, but by the time he runs to my top side, he can maybe get a Gromp. So I know I will not be contested. I will be fine here. And also, it's only 1 Ezreal. Even though I'm low, I have a Nami and a Veigar. He does not stand a chance. So we do some funneling around. We get the Drake. My teammates die. It's okay. It is what it is. I have to live with that. I'm thinking about going back to my camps. I'm trying to generate gold. And at the same time, I want to be looking at my laners, right? Okay, I see this guy is here. My Veigar, I don't know what he's doing, but he's not playing the game. It's okay. I just want to get resources. And with that being said, I notice he's not playing. And I'm still going to be playing for my game. I know if I get resources, I will carry. No matter if I have 3 losing lanes, I have 3 winning lanes, I'm playing for me. I'm going to get this crab. I'm looking top. I'm like, wait. I think I can kill top. So what do? I go top. I see there's a dive opportunity. It's so unfortunate. He gets to die, but my top laner doesn't know the way for him. But luckily, Zac is here, so free kill for me. See, this is my second death because I didn't take into account that Wei has move here. So when you're playing, you want to keep an eye on the targets that can kill you and be aware where people are at all times, right? So I see Pyke bot, he can't be on a run timer. I don't see Wei mid. He's not pushing the mid wave. That means he's probably top. In my eyes, I was too focused on the gold here. But that's okay, because learning opportunities. Wei is a huge shutdown for me. So Wei has the gold, but that's okay. He's still an easy champion for me to kill. I'm 8-2. I'm quite literally Thanos. I just came in from base. What do I want to play for now? So I have my camps up. I have flash, but I do not have R, and that R is a way of securing gold and securing kills as well. So you know what? I want to just wait for my R. I just want to play slow, play around my teammates, right? Because there's no objectives up. I want to play for an objective and fight around it, and play with my grit stacks as well if I can get them. Clear my camps, clear my camps. I noticed mid is AFK. What does that mean? More gold for me. It's okay. You don't have to play the game. I'll play it. Right. So in hindsight here, I could have just left. I'm dodging spells, but it's like, you know what? Wei is really hard to play. He will just one-shot my champion. flying slow, kiting. And notice, right? I'm looking at my teammates, right? There's a fight going up there. Okay, I was going towards the fight. There's nothing going on. Back to my camps, right? If there's nothing going on, go back to your camps. Although you want to be involved, you want to get your resources. I noticed they're trolling. I'm seeing, but I got art. It's okay. He does no damage, right? Okay, hang out. W to Zac. Flash the wave. Because I want to play safe. If I die, the game is over. Let's look at this. If I die, who is going to carry? My top laner is not going to carry. My 80s Heat is definitely not going to carry. And my mid laner is not going to carry. The game is on me. I need to carry. I have the resources. So, I need to stay alive, right? I bait out the whale. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't know I have him on vision, so he just tries to RB and fear me. Fighting for resources. I think I should have did Herald here. Because he's on a dead timer. But Veigar's not here. So instead of that, what I decided to do instead of Herald, I do my camp right next to the wave, right? Boom. Now I get a wave as well. So if I did Herald, I would have missed out on this mid wave. If I had a mid laner, then Herald would have been a better play. But I do not, so I had to play for gold. So with the Drakes, right? This is one Drake, and it's not gonna make or break the game. We're down gold, but it's okay. I know I have the gold on my team. I will carry if I just keep getting more gold. So instead of worrying about the Drake and contesting this when they have 3 people on it, my mid's not there. Our whole jungle is warded. They see everything. So instead of contesting that, I'm just gonna farm my camp. I'm gonna take it easy. And I'm gonna cross map. So if they're on this side of the map, I'm gonna play on the opposite side. I see them bot side. What do? I just go top. I'm trying to see if he has any camps. Because he's bot side, so that means I'm gonna try to take his top side. He has some camps side, but I'll take it. I'm looking top as well, right? I want to see if there's any plays. Let's see if he page checks. Alright, he does. Oh, good. It's a little bit unfortunate. I don't kill him. That's not fight. OP champion. I mean, he's building full armor, and I don't have any armor pins. So. Oh no, I do. So. I'm gonna go back to my camps. Maybe I want to play for Herald here. Depending on the conditions, but even if I can't, it's okay. It's not gonna hurt me. Let's see, do I have full AD? Okay. The reason I'm playing for this is because look at my items and then look at the teams, right? The enemy teams. I have 3 items. I will beat any of them in a fight. Including the Ezreal. The 6-in-1 Ezreal, I'm stronger than him. So if I can, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's look for a fight. I see I'm on the ward. I'm like, okay, let's just play slow. I'm in no rush. I think I see him bot. Yeah, I did. Okay. I saw him on bot briefly on that ward, so I started. And also we have top. So I'm just sitting in the bush, I'm waiting, I'm playing this up. I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna come. I smite it as well for the gold. I think I played this fight very bad. Yeah, I could at least kill him if I wanted to time. But you know what? That's okay. We're down 2k gold, but it's not the end of the world. I know I can still carry. Look at my CS compared to his. He's insignificant in gold. And I have to think about it like this. If I get their bounties, I will carry. Also, like, I would like to say like the pathing matters a lot. So I could path down to up, but by pathing this way, I can potentially look for a play on bot. So if I went there to there, I can maybe make a play with him. But I think if I'm down here, they're going to be overextended. It's going to be easier to kill. Like you see that play coming here? If I wasn't on vision, he would be dead. And I know that if there was a Baron, we probably won't like win the Baron. Like we can't start Baron. And I'm okay with making this trade play right now. What matters is getting that gold back. You need gold on this champion. So instead of focusing on Baron that gives you the Baron buff, and for the minions, like they'll push into us. Sure, come towards us, come towards my base. I want you to come towards my base. That means more gold for me. A bigger chance to come back. What do? I make a play bot. He hits a nice stun. QRW. Or not W, I mean QR. I meant to flash auto him, but mechanical mistake. Look. We lost Baron, but they lost bot tower, and he's gonna lose bot camps. And on top of this, can they really start Baron? No, they can't. They have an Ezreal, sure, but they're gonna be low from the Baron hitting them. So my team can just mess with them. Unfortunately, they get double off by over. They're getting soloed by Ezreal. And I'm trying to cross over. We're trying to trap the Ezreal. I want to dodge his spell so he doesn't continue getting stacked. I know he's going to go over the wall. W. Ignore the auto on the ward. But you know what? Like that just goes to show like my mechanics are not perfect. I did not have perfect mechanics whatsoever this game. I could have played way better mechanically. But I still carried. That shows the strength in Graves and how much you can apply and pressure and carry the game. So I see Way overextending and I go towards him. I'm like, this guy's trolling. Let's punish him. In hindsight, like I should have went that way. Nami doesn't dodge. It's okay. The play's done. Because I know they're all here for Baron. So instead of contesting this hard Baron, what am I going to do? I want to play for gold. How do I play for gold? Doing camps. I think I'll look for a crossover. Oh, no base. Okay. What have I had? I had a full IE. So what matters more than one Drake? A full item. Right there. Because look, it's only second Drake. Like the early Drakes, they're not gonna hurt you. What will hurt is the soul. So I know it's Infernal Soul, and I'm like, okay, we need this. And like an important thing, like so I'm trying to save my Shen, not so much like save him, but see how can I make a play around him. I am 4 items, strongest person in the lobby. Ezreal has 3, right? He's fed 2, but I got the shutdowns. I'm farming well. If Ezreal is close to me, he's dead. So how can I use these items? It's by getting myself a positional advantage. So by going to this bush, I know somebody's gonna face check me. They don't have any vision. So I'm waiting patiently. Nobody comes, I start doing the rappers. They instantly melt by armor. No, there you are. I W him. E out of the way. Plain so. Alright. I don't want to die. I don't see Hwei, right? Hwei's not here. I'm not going to go in. I got a kill. Nice. More gold for me. Time to go back to farm. This is like a very heavy farm champion. So if you die, the game gets harder. Like, if I didn't have 3 deaths, this game would be so much easier. Because I would be like level 16 by now, 17. And I would be like halfway on my last item. and you don't really need to worry like too much on boots. Like, see, like I'm gonna base and get boots, and it's not gonna be the end of the world like not having it earlier. Because what matters is damage. If you don't do damage, you're not a champion. So I bought boots late, but it's like, okay, now I need to be safe. If you're like super fed in the early and they have like a bunch of AD or a bunch of like AP champions, then like you can justify buying boots to survive. And that's if you have damage like on your team. But what matters is you get the kills. You need the gold. Alright. So we're gonna be playing for this Drake. Or I'm sorry, not even the Drake, it's a crab. This crab provides vision for the team, and it's decided who gets control over the pit. So I want to fight for this. I am strong, right? 4 items strong, and he's 3. Everybody else is like 2. I'm so strong. I know I will take control over this fight. So who do I smoke stream? I smoke stream the Ezreal. He's out of the fight now. He's scared. Boom, auto. He's out. I don't have to worry about it. So instead of doing all this fighting, right, all this chasing, because what matters, we didn't come here for the chasing, we came here for the crab. Yes, I can maybe hover, so if they get engaged on, I can fight them. I got the crabs, I'm happy, let's get out. Israel is now no sums. So next objective fight, Israel, he's gonna have no sums, he's gonna be easy pickings. That's why tracking summoner spells is really important. You need to know your threats, you need to track the summoner spells, and you need good positioning. Okay, so I see there's a team fight. I want to play it, so I W the back line. I'm doing combo. It's okay. My mind is on the Ezreal. With Ezreal gone, nobody can stop me. So by assessing the kill threat and who they conflict with me, I know who to kill. This is the bad Baron call. I should have told this team to back off. But you know what? It's whatever. Right. And the reason I'm still on Baron getting in here is because he can't really like kill us, and if he walks up, he's dead. Just like that. Now we have Baron. The game is in our favor. So how do you come back and how do you use Baron, right? Like, so what matters is how do you use Baron. So you want to use Baron by slowly pushing waves with your team. So depending on like your characters, like if you have side laners, like let's say I had a Trundle mid for some reason, I would want the Trundle like to split push. I would want Trundle bot, and if I had a Yasuo top, I would want him to push top. But with our Veigar mid, we want to do 4-1. So the Shen will be top, and it'll be us 4 in the middle lane, or wherever we need to get the inhib. And they would have to respond to us. And if they don't respond to Shen, then Shen's gonna take towers. And if they do, he can just R onto us, or he can TP. That's why it's important to have your TP like silent. We get Drake, easy. Now we're looking to play, right? We have our items. We don't want to do camps. We want to use the Baron buff now. When you get Baron buff, you want to think of it like pushing. It's pushing time. It's not farming time. It's pushing time. But if your teammate dies, okay, now we need to slow it down. We can't really abuse Baron. You just want to play it slow. And yes, you can still push like the lane, but you need to be safe. If you get jumped, you're dead. Dodging stones. This whole time, I'm keeping mind of who is a threat to me. Farming. Oh, also, while I'm farming, I'm denying. I didn't do a lot of invading until it's like a counter vote, right? You don't want to really force invades unless it's a good percentage. And you know where everybody's at. Right? I don't want to take damage here, so I'm just playing slow. And throwing spells. Come on, play it slow. There's no rush. Hit huge cage. Army. He's on. I W the Ezreal. Keep track of him. Boom. Just like that, we won the team fight. So the key takeaways, I would say, knowing your champion's identity. So for Graves, it's that you are the carry. What do you bring? You bring damage. So how do you do damage? You need the resources. And you didn't know that you are the central carry. You decide who wins. So you could go 11-0, your team's gonna win. Or you can go 0-5, the team's gonna lose because you contribute nothing now. So you need to be the carry on this champion. You would do the damage, you need to play with your team, and you need to know how to farm and macro, right? So macro would be making trading plays. You need to be okay with gaining something and losing something. We lost Baron, that's okay. We gotta kill bot and we gotta turn. So now that wave's pushed in. So now somebody has to respond to that wave. And that gives us more time to play the map. I'll bring up the score line that the goal deficit we came through, and thank you for watching.